It's out of ace big twins, and the play we're going to want to come out in is X spot. The idea is you're going to want to read man or zone. We're going to start out versus man to man. And the play you want to run right here is this route by the X receiver. So we want to motion him out, and as soon as he gets kind of in the middle of the hash, we want to throw a high bullet pass. Now we don't want to be pushing up on the analog stick as he's in motion. We want to wait to push up when we snap the ball. So let's actually go and check out the replay to see where we're snapping the ball. Right there. And we're not doing any drop back whatsoever. If you take a look at our quarterback, he's not doing any drop back. He's just throwing a high bullet. And he beats the receiver. So that's versus man to man. That is play number. So part 2 of the scheme is actually the zone portion of this play. We want to come out in the same play. This is if they're running zone defense. We'll say come out in like, what's a defense I like this year? A cover 2 sink. I actually really like this year. And we're going to motion him. We're going to see that it's zone. We're going to be able to do the same thing. Wait, snap the ball that time. Throw a high bullet. 5 to 6 yards. Let's try it one more time. Again, this is zone. This time I even got a couple more. Oh, damn, big hit. So let's take a look at the replay. Now keep in mind, we're not going to be wanting to run this against cover 2. Okay, any zone but cover 2, we're good. Even just to show one more zone, I'm going to come out in the play one more time versus something else. I'll even go a different formation. I'll go the 4-3, and I'll go cover 4. So we're going to motion this receiver over, wait till he gets to the exact same spot, and throw that high bullet, and he got even more yards. So again, you do the exact same thing versus man or zone. As long as it's not cover 2, it's money all day. So what we're doing with this scheme is our main play is obviously this route here. That's what we want to hit them with over and over again until they adjust. The one play that stops it is the cover 2. That's pretty obvious because we're throwing to the flat. So because we know that cover 2 stops it, we want to start playing mind games with our opponent. So if we press X and pull down on the right stick, it gives us the halfback counter. At least in my playbook. If you don't have it in your playbook, we got custom books this year, so just go put it in. And what we're going to do is we're going to motion the receiver, and as soon as he gets to the tight end, we're going to snap it, and we're going to hit the hole for a big gain. They're going to be expecting us to motion the player all the way over to the other side of the field, and we're just going to murder him with the run, especially against cover 2, but it doesn't even have to be cover 2. It can be any run. So that is the second play of our mini scheme. Now the final play of our little 3-play mini scheme is we're going to come out in the exact same thing. Of course, we're going to get our read, whether it's man or zone. We're going to call a cover 2, since we know that's what stops our money play here. And instead of running this, we're going to do formation audible up. So it's X and up on the right stick. We're going to motion wide receiver number 22 again, but we're going to snap the ball just when he gets inside the receiver. And watch how he takes off right there, right up the gut, easy completion. You know, obviously the cover 2 is going to beat it. The reason we can tell that it's a cover 2 especially is the way that this defender here is playing down towards the line. See how close he is towards the line? And he's outside our tight end. That's a dead giveaway, first of all, that it's zone defense, so you want to keep that in mind. That's the great thing about a compression set like this. And it's a dead giveaway that it's a cover 2. Sometimes they're good at disguising it, so you want to be careful. But generally, this play is going to work against any zone because of the way that it is. So you snap the ball right there, and watch, he goes right up the hole for an easy pitch and catch. So if we're motioning the same receiver, they don't know whether we're going to wait to snap it when he gets all the way over here. Even if we snap it here, they're not sure if we're going to run, and then that's when we hit him with the pass right there. 3-play mini scheme. I promise you, you're going to win a lot of games with this. You should definitely check out my website and buy some tips for Madden 12 when it comes out. Okay, so I wanted to show you how these plays work in actual games against real opponents. My favorite play, again, as long as it's not cover 2 and as long as they're not using it, this play is going to be money every time. Should have been 10 yards, but instead he missed the tackle, so I'm gone. Now, I had a 3-play mini scheme, and I made it 5 plays. I added the speed option and halfback draw. I'll tell you how those work in a second. Now, I'm just reading the defense. I decide what's the best play to run. I absolutely love this play. Against any zone, that works. Doesn't matter if it's cover 2. Doesn't matter if it's cover 3, cover 4, anything. That play works every time. Whether it's for 5 yards, 10 yards, or a touchdown. Now, right here, I want you to watch this, okay? This is in a game, the same game, 3 plays in a row. I look at the defense. I decide what my best option is. I run the halfback counter, pick up about 10 or 11 yards, maybe 12. And then the very next play, in the same game, he doesn't know what I'm doing. Now watch Johnson, his safety. Watch him cheat over to the right because he thinks I want to go wide side of the field, but I know I'm just going to take what's ever best for me. So he goes over there, and I run the counter again. Now I run into that guy like an idiot. I would have had so many more yards on that play. So he keeps cheating to the right. And watch, he's even going to move his guy over to the right. And I just quick snap. Don't give him time to set up. Speed option, the 4th play of the scheme. He doesn't know what I'm doing. He doesn't know if I'm going right or left. He's expecting me to motion the guy. I don't motion him. I quick snap him, get a touchdown with a fast quarterback. Now again, watch. He puts linebacker over there, thinking I'm going to quick pass, doesn't know what I'm going to do, and I run the stretch on him. Now you're going to run the halfback draw, the other play, exactly like we just ran that play. You're going to motion the guy over there, except you're going to either run up the middle. The great thing about a draw is you can choose the side that you want to run to, after you snap the ball because of the way that it's delayed. So the draw is a great play. Speed option, halfback slant 18, the quick pass, and the slant play.